So for businesses, digitization has reduced their cost of making their target customer aware of their product or brand. However, it has reduced this for their competition too. As a result, the consumer today has an explosion of choices from different products, different brands, all trying to target them at an extremely low cost. The resulting issue here is that there's a clutter with the consumer, and the consumer inside these many choices has to go ahead and select the product or the brand that they want to finally buy. So the reduced cost of awareness has been substituted with an increased cost of conversion. And that's one of the results that today you see mostly a lot of the ads coming in to consumers all talk about cashbacks, various kinds of heavy discounts, and leading to a situation where while you are able to acquire customers, the cost of acquisition is actually very high. So what has started happening here? What is it that brands are doing? So if you see the larger established kind of brands, they have slowly but surely started looking at ways out of this. One of the ways that they have been able to attack this is by trying to see that is there a way to make the consumer consider them outside of discounts? What is it that can attract a consumer to give them a consideration? So as an example, if a consumer sees an ad in which they see a logo or a product being displayed which they are already loyal to, the chances of them looking at that ad is higher. And as a result, a lot of the large brands have started partnering with other brands whom the consumer is already loyal to. This is an interesting way by which, without actually spending a higher amount of money on reaching the target consumer or converting the consumer, you can try to get a better consideration from them. The last aspect of this is how do you get finally the consumer to buy? And that's where again larger brands have started collaborating, partnering with other brands to say that look, why don't we try to target the consumer jointly? Why don't we try to convert the consumer jointly? And we can share the marketing budgets for it. So you often see ads from whether large online players or offline players which get associated with bank cashbacks, or you will see ads between brands of products and the banks along with merchants saying that look, if you come and visit a store and you buy a specific product using a certain bank's instrument, then you will get a certain kind of a benefit. So what is happening behind the scenes here is that on one side, the fact that multiple brands are associating with each other, the consumers who are loyal to these brands are likely to give them a higher consideration and therefore automatically give a consideration to the partnering brand. Second thing is, because all of them are coming together, they are able to pool their marketing budgets. So if the cost of converting the customer, of the cost of promotion for the consumer was X, automatically three of them coming together, their cost for each of them reduces to X by 3. This whole thing is of course very easy to do for large businesses, large brands, because they have large teams who can manage it. But there is absolutely no easy way for any mid-market business or even any reasonable sized business which is not super large to be able to execute this. And that's exactly where Innovity is coming in with this collaborative commerce platform, which is bringing together diverse businesses who don't compete with each other and enabling them to go ahead and target their common consumer jointly through creating unique and new purchase tools which urge the consumer to buy better products and more products.